I used to work at a media agency and there was one lady who would touch my hair and I kept saying to her, can you not touch my hair, please? Then she did it again. And I was like, okay, don't touch my hair. Then she did it again. I was like, listen, if you touch my hair, I will literally.
Okay, Miss Hannah Lee, so how do you like to rock your makeup?
I'm not really like a connoisseur like yourself. Like obviously you're like the beat lady, you're the makeup queen, makeup maven, come on, connoisseur.
I get a very natural, I'm comfortable in my skin type vibe from you. What? So we're gonna run with that. I'm gonna give you some glowy skin, which you already have.
Oh, well, you know.
Give you some brows.
What?
And like a soft eye. Keep it cute but real fresh. So talk to me about your books. I know you just released a book.
I did. It's called My Hair. It's definitely a labour of love. And it all kind of started when I was like 16. I wrote a poem about hair loss and hair loss that I'd had. And then it kind of morphed into a children's book after my nephew was born. Turned it around and reworked it for something that he could read. And then it turned into something that loads of other children are reading now. It's called My Hair because it's about a little girl who's trying to think of how to style her hair for her birthday. So she's going through all the different hairstyles of her family and friends. She's a black girl.
If there's one thing with us black women, is our hair.
100%.
You can look, but you cannot touch a black woman's hair. Just
it's a work of art.
Wig or no wig, or weave or no weave.
Period.
Like, period. You've got beautiful hair and you rock it natural.
Thank you. I used to work at a media agency and there was one lady who would touch my hair and I kept saying to her, can you not touch my hair, please? Then she did it again. And I was like, okay, don't touch my hair. Then she did it again. I was like, listen, if you touch my hair, I will literally.
If anyone touches my hair on any occasion,
I had to bark at her.
We're on this type of energy.
There was this whole joke on Twitter that a white person wouldn't touch someone's dog without asking, but they would touch a black person's hair without asking. I wouldn't go and touch someone's.
Is it not that they maybe think it's so attractive that they want to touch it?
I think your face is very attractive. Would I go and touch it? No. Because I'm admiring it, I would just say the words. I'd be like, oh my gosh, Bernicia, you have an amazing face. Congratulations on your super beautiful face.
Now.
But it's like, I wouldn't be like, can I just touch your face and like pull at your, like, why would I do that?
What were some of like the typical black girl hairstyles you had growing up?
My whole thing was cane rows. Like I had the Alicia Keys, you know?
God. When Alicia Keys, the crisscross with the beads coming down on your face and slapping you and giving you rashes.
I wasn't that expert.
No, I had the beads, sis. My mum stretched it. I was like, Mum, I need those beads. If I don't have those beads, then I don't have the hairstyle. It should be accepted that we can have this today and afro tomorrow,
yes.
braids the next day.
Exactly.
Why are we getting bullied for that?
Even in the workplace, there's that workplace anxiety. If you go in one day with like an afro, you go in the next day with a wig, someone's gonna ask you how it was achieved.
Oh my God,
or why you're suddenly wearing something different, or why you're...
My first corporate job, and I remember like I came in with braids and they were like kind of bob length braids.
Ooh.
Like I thought I was like Moesha. And the next day I took my hair out and it was like, I can't remember what I did to it. I maybe added like a ponytail. And they were like, oh my God, your hair's growing so much.
And you were like, yeah, it has grown.
I just went with it because I thought it was a joke. And they were like, your hair grows so fast.
Even at school, and you'd always have, for some reason, it was always the male teachers, and they'd be like, ooh, I like that hairstyle. And like, you would do braids one day, after that, like, oh, I like that hairstyle. You're like, thanks, sir. We need to have so many different role models, so many different people who are black, who are in the media with all different types of hairstyles, all different types of looks. When Lupita Nyong'o, I'll never forget, when she came out, and there was this explosion of like, oh my gosh, I finally am seeing myself in the media. Like I'm seeing like she's a representation of me.
But since Lupita, do you feel like we've had enough more dark skin women?
I don't know if we've had
It's like we
enough.
get like our one
and it's not,
time.
Rihanna, I feel like her whole thing is being unapologetic. You can just tell like she's done, she's wearing what she's feeling for that day. Her Savage line, Fenty Beauty, like all of that stuff, that's also really encouraging on a creator level. When you look at like nude underwear, a lot of nude tends to mean like for white people. Like even when you get a plaster.
Have you ever gone into like an underwear store and been like, can I get some nude underwear? And like for me, they'll bring out someone your colours nude. So just look at that on me and pretending that that's like gonna blend in.
Yeah.
It's just not.
My first foundation was one from Body Shop. And I just stayed with that until Fenty Beauty came around.
My first foundation was Dream Matte Mousse. And at the time, I think they had 4 colours.
Who's Dream Matte Mousse?
Exactly. Before your time. It's before your time.
You know what's crazy? Like Naomi Campbell and all these models, like all these black models from back in the day, Tyra, a lot of them were like doing their own makeup on set.
Of course, but a lot of models are still doing their own makeup on set. You know, it's
Naomi Anderson.
Well, I'm her makeup artist.
What?
You're looking real cute. But you really do seem like the kind of girl who's just super confident, whether you're wearing makeup or you're not, just happy within your skin. I think it's so important to be able to not wear makeup and feel just as beautiful. It's a sign of confidence, which is something that I feel like girls like us need to have.
Well, something that I do anyways is like, it's gonna sound really weird, but get naked. Like actually get naked.
Yeah.
That's like a top thing, like, because you're with yourself 24/7. Get naked, go in a full-length mirror and just be like, geez, appreciate every little different thing about you. You got your boobies, you got your legs, your thighs, your arms, your neck, everything about yourself. Just like look at it, take time to just appreciate it.
What would you tell you 10 years ago?
You were created to be Hannah Lee, and there's a lot of other people that do a lot of other things, but you're yourself. Don't stop being grateful for the things that you have to. So
Amazing.
keep pushing.